Okay, so one of the best places in the world to view sedimentary rock is the Grand Canyon. It's this giant canyon that's been carved out by the Colorado River. And it's made of sedimentary rock, and you can actually see all the layers, right? If you look at this top left picture, you can actually see different layers, different colors. Um, Over here, you can see obvious layers going the whole length of the canyon here. When you're actually inside the canyon or closer to it, you can really see them, right? All these different layers piled up, layer after layer after layer, different rock sediments piling up, compacting, cementing, right? Smushing together, getting glued together over and over and over again for billions of years. The rocks down at the bottom of the canyon are billions of years old. The rocks at the top of the canyon are much younger, right? They were laid down more recently than the rocks at the bottom. So where is the Grand Canyon? Do you know? The Grand Canyon, oops, I guess I was zoomed in on it, didn't realize it. The Grand Canyon is out here in Arizona. We're over here in Massachusetts, all the way over here in Arizona. So let's take a look at it here in Google Maps. And as I zoom in, you can see it's starting to form, right? Here it is. You can see it from space. It is gigantic. It's this huge area of sedimentary rock and the Colorado River. You can see it now, right? This snaking blue. You can see it there carving its way through the Grand Canyon. And you can also see, what else do you notice? I notice a lot of these like side canyons coming off, right? So here's what we can do. See this little guy down here on the right? You're gonna be able to mess around with this later on your own. If you take this guy and you pick him up, well, I guess we're not close enough. We gotta go a little closer. All right, so if we get a little closer here, and now we're gonna pick up our little guy. And you notice that the river lights up blue. So I can drop that guy right there on the river, and now I've got the street view. All right, and you can really see those layers of rock. I mean, look at that. You can't deny that. What else do you notice? Look at what's going on over here. Look at all this weathering and erosion happening. All these sediments falling off the side of the canyon, building up on the sides. Eventually, a storm's going to come, wash it away downstream, right? And look, if we look up, still lots of layers of rock sediment, right? Okay. So I'm going to let you play around with that a little more later. Now, the Grand Canyon, what's really cool is geologists love it because they can actually study the age of rocks and the age of the earth, right? They can map out all the different types of sedimentary rock that have been laid down over time. Each kind of color is a different type of rock. The thicker it is, the longer it was around, right? The longer it took to build it up. Okay, so why did the Grand Canyon form? It has something to do with the Colorado River, right? But that's not all. So think about that. How did the Grand Canyon form? It's your turn to start making some